Hi friend, welcome to my YouTube channel. Stay happy only. The weather today is different. She always tries to do something different. She always tries to do something different with her hair. His behavior today is different from his behavior last week. His behavior today is different from his behavior last week. I prefer different types of music depending on my mood. The nearest gas station is far from here. The nearest gas station is far from here. His behavior is far from acceptable. His behavior is far from acceptable. The movie was far from what I accepted. The company's profits are far from impressive. The company's their performance was far from perfect. The students' grades are far from satisfactory. I accept to finish this project by the end of the week. She didn't expect to see her old friend at the party. The company expects to increase profits this year. He didn't expect to win the lottery, but he did. The boss expects employees to arrive on time. They expect to have a baby in a few months. We don't expect any problems during the party. She asks her partner to be honest with her. Unlike her sister, she enjoys sports. The two cars are unlike in appearance and performance. Unlike last year, this summer has been very hot. Unlike his co-workers, he doesn't take coffee breaks. The two houses are unlike in size and architecture. Unlike her previous job, she has flexible working hours now. Suddenly, the lights went out in the theater. She suddenly realized she had left her phone at home. He suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly, the phone rang and interrupted our conversation. She left her jacket at the restaurant last night. They left early to avoid the rush hour traffic. She left a note for her roommate before going out. There is nothing left the fridge to eat. There is nothing we can do about the situation now. She placed the book on the table to take a rest. He ate half of his sandwich and saved the rest for later. The waiter cleared the table and asked if we wanted anything else. She listened carefully to what he was saying. He examined the evidence carefully before making a decision. She carelessly spilled coffee on the new rug. The driver carelessly cut off the other car in traffic. She carelessly neglected to water the plants and they died. He carelessly left his laptop on the train and it was never found. He found his missing sock inside the washing machine. The children played inside on a rainy day. He waited inside the airport for his flight to be called. The restaurant was full, so we waited inside for our table. The company's revenue increased by 15% last year. They have been married for 50 years and are still going. We planted a garden in our backyard this year. She has been studying for her medical degree for 6 years. I think we are lost. Let's ask for directions. I think I will take a nap before dinner. I don't think we have enough time to arrive there before sunset. I think we need to have a serious conversation about our relationship. He feels ashamed of his behavior. He feels disappointed with the result of the test. He feels grateful for all the support he's received. I feel frustrated when I can't find my keys. He feels happy when he spends time with his family. The last time I went to the beach was 2 years ago. I'll have the same thing I had last time. This is the last piece of cake. Do you want it? The first thing I do every morning is making a cup of coffee. I finished the first chapter of the book and I am already hooked. The first time I went skiing, I fell down the mountain. The first step is solving a problem is acknowledging that it. The first person to finish the race will receive a prize. The first time I tried sushi, I didn't like it, but now it's one of my best friend. This is the best pizza I have ever had in my life. She is the most talented musician I have ever seen. The movie we watched last night was the most boring film ever made. This is the worst weather we have ever had in this city. This is the most delicious cake I have ever tasted. This year is going by faster than ever. The kids like to play board games at the kitchen table after. We are going to need to rent some extra tables and chairs for the wedding reception. The coffee shop has a few small tables where you can sit and work on your laptop. We are going to need a bigger table for Thanksgiving dinner this year. We are going to need to move some furniture around to fit the view. I like to decorate my coffee table with books, and we need to polish the antique table to make it shines again. The table is waiting room is covered with magazine and newspapers. The coffee table is the living room has a glass top and a metal. The kitchen table doubles as a homework station for children. The mosquito bites are really bothering me. Do you have any bug? I am sorry to bother you with this, but could you? It bothers me when people interrupt me while I am speaking. The fact that he lied to me really bothers me. I don't like to bother people for money, so I try to be self sufficient. The loud music from the party next door is really bothering me. I don't want to bother you with my personal life, but I need some advice. I don't like to bother people for attention, so I try to be independent. The fire in the fireplace burned brightly all night. I accidentally burned my toast this morning. The sun is so strong today, I don't want to get a burn. The fire department responded quickly to put out the building fire. The candles burning on the birthday cake looked beautiful. I come from a big family with 6 siblings. Family traditions are important to us and we always celebrate holidays together. My family has a weekly game night where we all play board games together. Family photos are a great way to capture memories and I feel blessed to have a family that loves and supports me unconditionally. I love the feeling of belonging that comes with being part of a family. He told us about his travels around the world. I have to tell my boss about the mistake I made. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your help. I need to tell you something in private. I can't tell the difference between these two products. She told me she's been practicing yoga for years. I need to tell you about my medical condition. I'll tell you a secret if you promise not to tell anyone. He told me he is planning a surprise party for his wife. I need to tell you about my previous work experience. I'll tell you what I think about this situation. Don't tell secrets that could hurt someone. Don't tell anyone until we have all the facts. I can tell by the way he is acting that something is wrong. I will tell you my opinion if you want to hear it. Can you tell me if this dress looks good on me? I can tell by the tone of his voice that he is angry. I will tell you what happened if you promise not to get. He told us he had a great time on his vacation. She told him she didn't want to see him again. She told me a funny story last night. He is trying to find work that he is passionate about. We are collaborating with another company to work on a project. My work involves a lot of creativity and innovation. She's been working from home since the pandemic started. We are working on improving our company's culture. She's been networking to find more work opportunities. My work involves a lot of problem solving. She's been working on improving her time management skills. My work requires a lot of patience and attention to detail. She's been working on improving her decision making skills. The cat sat beside the fireplace. She stood beside him and held his hand. The bookshelf is beside the door. The playground is beside the school. The hotel is located beside the river. Instead of taking the elevator, we decided to walk up the stairs. Instead of taking a day off, she decided to work from home. Instead of getting angry, he calmly explained his side of the story. She wants to make a difference in the world. She is trying to make up for lost time. He is trying to make sense of the situation. The company is looking to make a profit this year. He is determined to make the basketball team. She is trying to make a decision about which college to. The chef will make your order to the chef will make your order to your liking. She is going to make a speech at the conference. She is going to make a speech at the conference next week. The company is planning to make changes to their website. The artist is going to make a sculpture out of clay. She needs to take her medicine after each meal. They are going to take the dog for a walk in the park. She is going to take a class to improve her language skills. I am going to get some fresh fruits and vegetables from the market. She is going to get a gym membership to stay fit. She is going to get a gym membership to stay fit. I have to get my driver's license renewed at the DMV. Can you get me a charger for my phone, please? He's going to get a bike for his commute to work. Thanks for watching.